Hello?
Tommy, how's it going, mate? Barry Benson.
What's going on, Barry? How you doing?
Hey, not too bad. Hey, listen, I heard there was a bit of a kerfuffle down the hospital.
Kerfuffle?
Yeah, you know anything about that?
No. Is that why my boys aren't answering the phone?
Yeah, so one of your guys stabbed one of my guys trying to rob a car.
What the fuck? Which... Oh my god. Do you know who it was?
One of them being Kelly.
Okay.
The other one, being fucking, what's his face? Jono, Damo, David? Hey?
Rusty?
No. Mike,
No.
maybe?
I have no idea.
You don't know Mike?
No, I don't know a Mike.
Oh. Well, why'd you try calling Mike then?
Yeah, I'll fucking... Oh my god. Do you know if they're still around or... Wait, who did they stab?
Tommy, if you're gonna lie to me, this is going to,
I'm actually... If you're
going to get off on the wrong foot with me, Tommy, I'm going to very quickly introduce you to what kind of person I am.
No, Barry, listen here. I was with Dundee when it happened. I don't fucking know. All I know was they went down and I couldn't find him after.
Still awake?
No, he went to sleep. We're getting arrested by fucking Cornwood.
See. So who did you call then?
I called Kelly and Rusty to see where the fuck they are.
Rusty. Does he have colored glasses?
I don't know. He has a raspy voice. He's fucking
kind of sound like
hang
this.
around, but it kind of sounds like this. I don't fucking know.
Oh, he's a hang around of yours. Okay.
Yeah. So if it was him, fucking let me know and I'll fucking sort him out.
Oh no, I'm sure he'll be dealt with. Tommy, we need to have a little chat about what we're gonna do about this. One of your guys just tried to take one of my guys' lives over a fucking rental.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And I'm sure he has probably given you whatever convoluted story about, you know, how I okayed him to make sure that, you know, you guys could live peacefully down in fucking Vespucci and not tread on anybody else's toes. So I'm gonna be honest with you, Tommy. A couple days after I do that, I wake up to one of my guys being fucking stabbed over a car rental, which, by the way, he was going to fucking hand the keys over before everyone started getting into a fucking yelling match. So I'm gonna be honest, it kind of feels like I'm trying to eat my cereal here and someone's just taking a giant fucking shit in it.
Yeah, Barry, I'm gonna sort it out, alright, mate?
Well, tell me, what are we gonna do to sort this out?
Who did they stab?
They put up on my guy Shane with his fucking rental and told him to get out the fucking car. They didn't know that there was another one of my guys there and they got into a bit of a brawl. And I think one of your guys went down, one of ours went down, and...
Did they know it was your boys, or...?
Oh, they definitely do now. I'm pretty sure this guy's already known Shang before. And I asked him, do you know who we are? And he's like, yeah, I've seen you guys around, so...
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Kelly especially was there when I brought you guys down to our fucking block, so... I know for certain that Kelly definitely knows who the fuck he is.
Yeah. Jace, come on, let's go. Yeah, no, I'm fucking... What the fuck?
So what are you, Tommy, in the BBMC?
What do you mean, what am I?
What are you? Do you have a role?
No, we don't have any like thing like that yet. No BP.
You don't have any roles?
Anything yet? I mean, there's not many of us there.
What is it, like a fucking commune, or you're just the same rank? What's going on?
D is the PM.
Are you the person I call if I want to deal with BBMC, or is it D, or is it this Rusty guy? Who am I calling?
It's definitely not fucking Rusty. He's a hang-around.
Okay.
I guess me or Kelly if D's not around. So
I mean, if there's
Kelly got in the shit, so you're calling me.
Then
yeah.
hang-around's the same as anything else, right?
No, hang-arounds are fucking dirt on my boot.
Okay. So D is still the leader, but he hasn't given you guys ranks. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, not yet. Until he, until he figures out what he wants to do. Obviously, it's his call.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Okay. Well, how about this? I'm gonna have a fucking chat to Kelly about it. Obviously, get his side of the story. And
where is Kelly now?
I haven't fucking heard from him since I heard he went down.
Well, Tommy,
time
is of the essence. This is your chance to make a decision, Tommy, because I'm going to be honest. I do have one of your guys here, and depending on what you say is whether or not he lives or dies after hearing that. So this is your chance to step up, Tommy. If you want to step into a position and make a call, then now's your time.
What do you want to tell me who you have, or? Because if you have Kelly, I fucking can't. I can't call him.
I'm sure you can deduce.
Well, I mean, there's only fucking me, Dundee, and Kelly, so you have Kelly.
Tommy,
right?
I'm gonna need you to figure out how we're going to make this resolved. Otherwise,
okay. Well,
yeah.
there's actually one thing I wanted to bring up as well, but I was going to avoid it, but I might as well bring it up now.
Okay.
Why is Shane coming down to the billy and putting deer heads everywhere?
Oh, you mean when Shang called D and asked him to go down there, and D said yeah?
Okay, interesting.
Maybe that's an communication thing you need to sort out.
Okay. Well, if you have Kelly, let me know and I'll come sort him out. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, which is why he would have asked D about going down there.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Do you need a moment, Tommy? Would you like me to call you back in 2 minutes? Maybe have a little think. Do you have
Kelly or not? Are you going to answer that question?
It's irrelevant who I have. It's not about right now. This decision impacts more than the person I have right in front of me. I'm asking.
Well, if you want me to resolve it, I need to know who I can fucking call. If you have Kelly, I can't fucking call him.
I don't think you're gonna be able to call Kelly regardless. Let's put it that way. I don't know if.
Okay, interesting.
When my boys bang people up, they don't usually get back on their feet immediately, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So Tommy, from your point of view, what do you think should be done to resolve this? Because you guys initiated something on my fucking guys over a fucking rental. After I've shown nothing but good graces to Dundee to do whatever the fuck the Bang Boys want to do down in fucking Vespucci, right? And I wake up and I'm getting guys in cuts, by the way. Your boy Kelly in fucking cuts doing this shit. So he's not. You know what that says to me? I don't know if you remember. Or how you guys operated back in the Bang Boys. When you wear a fucking cut, you are representing that club. So as far as I'm concerned, the BBMC has just shit in my fucking breakfast.
Yeah, well, obviously there's going to have to be a punishment of sorts when D wakes up, right?
So, you're saying decisions can only be made when D's awake, is that?
Well, I mean, he's my fucking PM. He didn't give me a role.
Okay.
I mean, so far, me and Kelly are fucking equal. So,
Tommy. Do you know why he probably hasn't given you a role? Can I give you a bit of advice if you want to hear it? Do you know the history of BBMC? Do you know why he probably isn't ever going to give anyone a role that has any kind of power close to him? It's so when he fucks up, no one can do anything about it, and you have to sit there and say, yes, sir. And you can choose whether or not to believe that, Tommy. I'm going to give you a bit of advice, because I can see you're at least trying to resolve this. Okay, but just remember these words in months, years down the line, okay, when you're trying to push for a position or you're trying to help grow the club and make it into something even bigger than what he can achieve, okay, there will be a time where you want nothing else but to make this club grow, and he will be the cause of why it doesn't, and he will keep you in a position to where you can't do anything about it. If you really care about representing the name BBMC, you need to realize to not allow him to put you in a position that's going to get yourself and the club destroyed, and history repeats itself.
Okay, well, I have a question. Did your boys say anything to Kelly to make him fucking want to take the rental car, or did he just roll up and go, give me the fucking car?
They rolled
because
up
last time
cars.
I spoke to your boys, they were giving us a lot of fucking attitude.
Attitude?
Yeah,
do you
a lot of fucking attitude.
Do you know why they have attitude?
Why?
Because we fought in a fucking war with those cards. We took down the fucking previous government in those fucking cards. Of course they're gonna have a little fucking attitude the first time they fucking see you wearing our fucking blood. Sure, we no longer represent that fucking name, and yes, it's gonna take time for them to ease into you guys wearing that fucking cut, but to sit there and be surprised that the first time you interact with them, after years of not even seeing that fucking cut, it gets dug out of a fucking closet and thrown in their fucking face, yeah, they're gonna be a little fucking weird about it. I'm surprised no one got fucking stabbed. I'm glad everyone just walked the fuck away. I don't think you understand how much...
Did they say something to make them retaliate like that?
No, as far as I'm concerned, this is a completely separate issue. They rolled up looking for a car because of a different situation. And even once knowing that it was Shang involved, for a fact, I know Kelly knows who Shang is. They did not give a fuck, and it evolved into something that it shouldn't have. Again, Shang didn't even fucking say anything until shit started popping off. Because he was willing to hand it over. He didn't even want to make it any larger a deal than it had to be. But once he found out that it was, they continued to do whatever the fuck. I wasn't there, but whatever the fuck transpired, leading to one of my boys getting fucking stabbed. I mean,
So it sounds like there's a bit of a dick swing happening, right?
What do you mean dick swing? You guys came up to my guys trying to rob a car, and once knowing who they are, did not give a fuck and still went through with it. It's no dick swinging. We're at the hospital treating fucking wounds.
Okay, yeah. All right, I know I'm gonna resolve. Kelly doesn't have his phone, right? Is he up on his feet?
I don't know where Kelly is. I'm sure he's somewhere. I'm honest with you right now. I got no idea what state or where Kelly is at.
Okay,
all I know is I have a situation
I'm about
where
to go off
your
my fucking
guys
head at Kelly.
Go for your life. All I know is I have a situation that your guys in cuts are making a statement to my fucking guys at a hospital after everything that I've done for fucking D. So I'm gonna give you a few minutes, okay? I'm gonna give you 10 minutes from now to come up with a solution to this. Otherwise, we go from there, okay? Or if you want to say, I want to wait till D, that's your decision.
Right. Okay.
All right, call me back
give me
in
10 minutes
Bye-bye.
and I'll,
Hey, Siri. Start timer for 10 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Is everything you saw on me is just about everything I own, except for a tow truck and a bank account.
Yeah, I mean, look, you've been
Rusty,
nice
is
and
it?
talkative,
Is that your
being
nickname
honest.
around the city? Rusty? That's what you go by?
That's what they call me. And Dad.
Hang around to BBMC. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? What's your goal with BBMC? What do you got to kind of go through a process, right, to become a hangaround. What do you see in the BBMC right now that interests you?
He's running away from his daughter that he hates.
Yeah, it's funny we asked him a similar question already.
Hey, from your daughter.
Yeah. That's part of it. The other part, like I told them, is I enjoy the collective brotherhood and compassion of friendship.
Oh, right. Yeah, Steve is all about compassion and friendship, I can tell you that. Listen, so who is Tommy to you? Like, what is, like, Tommy's rank in your club? I mean, I know you're a hanger-around. They probably don't tell you a lot of shit, but just from your perspective.
Yeah, early days going, I would say without any proper ranks, Tommy and Kelly is basically in the pyramid directly underneath D.
Yeah.
Tommy and I gets along well, so I call him.
Yeah, the BBMC doesn't have any ranks outside of D, from what I just heard. And D doesn't have any plans on making anybody anything above a member, because you know what that allows, Rusty? It means that if D does something that the rest of the club likes, tough shit, I'm the PM, I can do whatever I want. I know this is very all new to you, Rusty. I've known D for a long time, Rusty, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you, Rusty, if, that lifestyle is something you want to get yourself into, by all means, live your life. Do whatever you want to do in the city. One word of warning I will give you is that the deeper you go into that, there will be a point where you become so attached to the club and, you enjoy everything there is to do with BBMC so much that you want to make it grow more than anything. You want to make it bigger and better than it ever was. And there will only be one thing stopping you at some point, and it will be Irwin Dundee. Because the reason why I'm fine with him wearing those cuts and going back down to Vespucci is because the only person that can destroy that club is him. And the reason why he's not going to put people in ranks, and if he does, it will be a cover for you guys to make you think you have any kind of power or decision-making abilities in that club, is so that he can still continue to do what he wants and what nobody else wants. Because that's what maybe an MC definition is different to somebody else. When I run a fucking MC, it's about all my fucking boys contributing for the greater good of the club. One thing you will learn about D's club is that he does what he wants to and hopes that people follow. And if they don't, he will keep them in positions where that, if he goes against D, that it's going against the club, when that's just not the reality. You can want what's best for the club, even if it doesn't align with the PM. I don't give a fuck if I could argue with my boys all fucking day if it means the club grows. That's one thing you'll learn, Rusty, is that if you do actually become attached to this club, as long as D's leading and as long as you don't have other people to bounce to help build that, he will not be able to do it alone. He will rely on you, and he will say, oh, we gotta do this and this to make money. Oh, there's this thing I need. Yeah, oh no, it's for the club. Yeah, we gotta do this. We'll get you grinding away every day doing fucking God knows what to make money. And there'll be a point where you become so attached to the club where All you want to do is help it grow, and there'll be a point where you realize that he doesn't want that. He wants to help himself grow with others. He does not want the group itself to grow. Is that a fucking...
It's dope.
The dog.
Yeah, man.
Like a
Look,
little water.
I understand politics is a son of a bitch, right? And I'm not saying I disbelieve you, but it seemed like real likely that I probably get stabbed or bapped and ocean dumped. And then, you know, fuck, my boy's like, what happened? I don't remember. I don't got none of my shit, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, oh, we're mad. And they get just some random guy. And then I'm like, man, these guys, they dedicate themselves to me over this. And then I bond with them closer.
Yeah.
So even if the end is going to be terrible, it's like, it's, you know, things like this what make it like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, all right, well, fuck, they got my back, I guess, today. I'll figure out what happened tomorrow.
Well, he doesn't have... Well,
So I don't
Tommy
know what to
definitely
say.
doesn't have your back. I'm not
Okay.
even kidding to you. I asked... I said to Tommy, I have Rusty here with me, and, you know, your decision-making abilities, even though you're not leader, is going to dictate what happens to him. I'm waiting on a call from him in exactly 4 minutes and 50 seconds, okay? You know what his first response was? When I said, I have Rusty here. I just want to make sure that, you know, we resolve this peacefully. He said, I don't give a fuck about Rusty. I don't give a fuck about hang-arounds. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, that is what I was saying here is like, you know, they were asking, what could I give to make this a parlay rather than an execution? And it's like, well, I ain't got nothing. And it's not like them boys are going to give me something.
It's hard, Rusty, because I'll be honest. I think you're pretty... I've done this a lot. What was that?
Cell phone vibrating. I got a text message.
Check his phone, Irish. Who is it?
Text from Tommy. Rusty, what the fuck happened?
It's weird. He'll probably talk to you a little differently than he did over the phone, I guess. But oh, this might be him. Give me 1 sec, all right? Be right back. Hello?
Does anybody have a hamburger? His execution's going to
You
be
have time
probably
now.
lame for you guys.
Hello?
Do you have time now?
When hunger does
Who
it.
is this?
Are the bees already dead?
I'm going to eat this. So that's all I'm doing.
Yeah, Jimbo in response to my one said he's alive, but they need to keep him overnight. It was pretty bad, so I'm
Unsure.
guessing that might be Kelly.
It's not allowed to know in the French Foreign Legion.
So
Come over here
both
real
Jimbo
quick.
and both Jimbo and Tommy don't have, or whatever the fuck, Jimbo and whoever the fuck this is don't know that we have him.
I'm gonna be
yet.
honest. Killing this guy don't really mean anything, especially from what Tommy said. I wasn't lying when Tommy said he doesn't give a fuck about hang-arounds. Us doing this guy, outside of like revenge for Shang would be the main reason. No, I kind of want to see if we can turn him a little bit, but it's not going to happen in one day. Because right now, where he's enemy,
No.
we have him at knife point. But I think I'm generally just trying to give them a bit of advice because even Tommy's blinded to it. I asked Tommy like, "Oh, you guys don't have any ranks?" He's like, "Oh, well, D does. D's the leader." I'm like, "Okay, well, what about your guys' ranks? What are you guys gonna become?" He's like, "Well, he hasn't given that to us." And I said, "Why do you think that is?" Because the last person that knew how to run a club took it from him because he couldn't do it a good enough job.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty clear that he's created that to hide behind it, not do anything with it. So, which
Running. Tommy went to jail.
I think
before
I don't know.
Well, we'll wait and see what Tommy says. If he doesn't offer anything, then
Yeah.
we may as well get some blood out of this, right?
Oh yeah, you know Shang wants to. So
No, speak the devil.
I don't know what
here we
Hello.
go.
Barry, it's Tommy.
Yo.
How you doing?
All right. You only took 8
Um,
minutes. It's a record. Didn't even need
A
the whole 10.
record? No. Look, man, I'm trying to fucking rack my brains on what I can do to resolve this, and
I know it's
I
a
have
lot of,
no
I know it's a
fucking
lot of
idea.
pressure and stress,
Listen,
Tommy. I'm just trying to, you know, I've in the small encounters I've had with you, Tommy, I really think that, you know, people give you a bad rap, even D included. I think you're a lot wiser than, you know, what I've heard around other people, even talking with D and stuff. Which is why I'm trying to give you an opportunity here to kind of show yourself as a leader to the club. So maybe that, you know, maybe one day D will actually put you in a spot where you can make change and actually help the club grow instead of always just staying in the dirt. You know?
I understand that. I understand that fully. But my thing is like, this is also a call that Dundee should make or be present when, you know, this is, look, I'm trying to figure out how I can word this. I want to keep the relationship between our two clubs good. I don't want this fucking drama because if this doesn't get resolved the right way, we're going to be fucking stabbing and shooting each other on fucking sight, and that's not what we both want. Correct?
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, we'll do whatever we need to. I mean, I don't want to have to spend resources on it, but I'll
Exactly.
You know.
Well, that's what I mean. You know, you have better things to spend your time on.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
but
I'm going to wait.
You're seeing one of the downsides of D not giving you a rank, right? Because if you did, you'd be able to make a call now. I'm being genuine with you, Tommy. I think next time when you do talk to D, you need to really figure out that even if he wants this fucking communist party of everyone being the same level except for him, you need to realize that D's not always going to be awake, and there's going to be times, Tommy, where you're awake and your boys are awake, especially when you guys are bigger, that you're going to need to make a call on something, and all you guys are going to be like, well, what the fuck do we do? D's not fucking awake. I can't contact him. He's not answering his fucking phone. And then it's going to get people fucking killed. There's a reason why there are ranks in a fucking MC. There's no MC in the fucking world that doesn't have titles. And there's reasons for that. It's because you need people to be able to help your club thrive when the main guy isn't around. Otherwise, your club will always be centered around D, Tommy. And I'll be honest, despite me not representing that name anymore, I don't want you guys to be seen around the city as just D and friends. Like, the reason we spent so much time with that club was because we built it into something bigger. You know, even after D was, you know, sorted out, the club became bigger than it ever was. And to be honest, even not being a part of it, I'd still like to see that. I'd still like to see you guys thrive, but this is a bit of a reality check where you've had your first encounter of somebody who's representing your cuts, Tommy. These are your cuts that you're walking around in and has fucked with another MC. The wrong MC. To be perfectly honest, maybe if you fuck with the Raiders or some shit, you know, it'd be done in a phone call, whatever. But I'm just trying to really, I'm trying to give you some proper advice here that this shit doesn't fucking happen, because it will happen again at some point, whether it's over a misunderstanding or not. You know, there's going to be another point where D's not around and some shit's gonna pop off, whether it's you or one of your hangarounds or one of your other members, whatever, whoever's representing your fucking club, and some shit's gonna fucking pop off and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it. And it's gonna get either yourself or people in your club fucking killed. Because D doesn't want to give you any kind of authority.
Oh, I 100% agree. It's like, I'm definitely going to make that very present next time I see D. And, I mean, he's definitely tossing up between me or Kelly, but after the things that Kelly pulled today, it's, I'm
going to be honest, Tommy, if there's anyone that's in second command other than you, I'm going to be very shocked, I'll be real. So, look, listen, you don't have to do anything with that. Again, do whatever you want. It's your guys' club. You can act run things however you want. I'm just generally trying to give you some fucking advice because I've seen how that road goes down before, time and time again, and it's.
I agree. I'd like to resolve this one day or another, so at least it's like not fucked until D wakes up. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
I want to. Is there anything that you need or want or whatever the fuck? Like, I don't want this shit to spiral out of fucking control.
Well, listen, your boy Kelly's apparently in the fucking ICU, so. I mean, we're not going to touch him in the fucking hospital. And you said you don't give a shit about hangarounds, so that is what it is. How about, what you can do for me, Tommy, next time D's awake, you have a chat with him, figure out, you know, what you think should go about, and you give me a call. And I think before you talk about the conversation you want to have with us, you maybe have a chat with D about your position and your club as a whole before you worry about, coming back to us, okay? And once you chat with D and you figure out some shit, you give me a call, we'll meet up, we'll talk it out like men, alright?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay. Alright. Just making sure
though. Yeah?
So is that still the same mentality as a long time ago? You know, hangarounds aren't really your guys, right? You don't give a shit.
No, they're fucking not. They're hangarounds.
Dirt. What was the phrase you used? Dirt on the boot or whatever?
Dirt on my boot.
Dirt on your boot. Okay. Alright, Tommy, you give me a call
until they fucking prove themselves, but
yeah, you give me a call when D's awake, alright?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Alrighty. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.
Alright.
Oh, Shane, come over here a sec.
Give me a moment.
Yo, Malachi, what's up?
Hey, Barry, how you doing, brother?
Ah, you know, it's another day in the office.
Oh, no, damn. Okay, you gotta write that. I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
I need to confirm if this is true or not. It might be shit in the past, but I just want you to tell me if it actually happened or not.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard your name, possibly. A girl named Clementine. Does that name mean anything to you?
Clementine? No, I've never heard of a Clementine in my life.
Okay. Well, there was a rumor going around that possibly you were involved of a coup to try to like kill the sewer king or some shit and like take over the sewers.
Fuck.
Is this just like horse shit?
That is this the? So I got a call from somebody earlier saying I was following. Barry was following someone in a red car. I think people are getting Barry Svensson, the guy that owns the Red Demon, confused with me.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. So
this is like from left field. This is like what the fuck am I talking about?
I've never heard of Clementine. I don't give a fuck about the sewers. I've been down there twice. I think one time
Smells
was
like
with
shit, yeah.
like 50 other fucking people. Yeah, I don't give a shit about sewers. So no, I haven't.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, Barry. I appreciate you.
No,
Yeah,
all good,
maybe
all
that
good.
is what it is actually. So that might help me actually.
Yeah,
so I appreciate you.
Barry. So there was another call. I don't know if
Spencer's
it
got
was,
the gauntlet, right?
Yeah, so there was another call that was unrelated that someone was saying Barry was following. That was calling me, like name dropping me, being like, I don't know what the fuck, dropping some other name, being me being like, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. I just woke up 10 seconds ago. So I don't know. And he said red car, and the only person I know that has a red car is the other Barry, and he's got a red gauntlet. So
Fucking gauntlet, yeah. It must be WAF went off. But all right, Barry. I appreciate. Sorry to bother you, brother.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries,
glad.
all good.
Hopefully everything's going well, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, no worries, mate. Bye bye. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy. Tommy has no authority in this club. I'm working on, trying to, converse them. One thing we need to do is, outside of everything, make sure they understand that if D doesn't put them in positions of power, that their club is going to fall apart in less than a fucking week. And despite me not wanting, despite us not really representing that anymore, I'd like to see the club last a bit more than a fucking week. So I'm actually giving him some genuine advice about pushing for some kind of leadership role in his club, so he can make decisions. Because I just had a phone call with him for 10 minutes, and him basically squabbling over the phone, shitting his fucking pants, not knowing what to do because D's not awake. So, he said it himself, hangarounds are the dirt on his boot to him. So, nobody seems to give a fuck about this guy. We've already made it aware to them that they don't give a fuck. It's up to you, since you were the one that got involved in this, whether or not we slash his throat or not. So, there's, pros and cons to this. If, there's not really any cons. No one's really going to give a fuck if he's getting sliced. It's more just...
Oh, no, I got an idea.
Different outcomes, depending on
Yeah.
But I would say regardless, we're not throwing him out in the fucking ocean or anything. It's just a matter of what kind of message you want to send, so.
Yeah. It's okay. Alright.
What do you,
Oh, no, I'm just gonna bash him over the fucking skull.
Okay, just leave him here, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me say something before you do that then, alright?
Go for it. I was thinking about taking his head off, but that's kind of morbid.
Nah.
Can join the rest of the D's.
So just locked up, I guess.
Alright, Rusty, put your hands down. I think you'd be dumb to fucking slice anyone here, right? Alright, I just got off the phone with Tommy. He, of course, has no position of power in the club because D is not giving anybody outside of himself any kind of power. Maybe after this conversation, hopefully some ranks will form in there. Because you're seeing the downsides of everything relying on Dundee and nobody else being able to make a decision is there are going to be times, Rusty, because I know this isn't going to deter you from, joining and being part of that, and I don't want that. I want you to find camaraderie. I genuinely do. I like the idea of there being, a lot of MCs in the city. I think it's a dying culture that needs to be reborn. But one thing I will say to you, Rusty, is that if you do eventually down the line genuinely care about this club, you will find a way to make sure that you and your boys that you trust in there don't 110% rely on fucking Dundee to do everything for you, because then it will not be a motor club, you will be a Dundee and Friends club. And I've seen what that looks like before, and it's not great. If you guys really want to make a path for yourselves, you need to be known as Dundee's Associates and start becoming the actual fucking BBMC. Outside of that, though, unfortunately, as I said, Tommy does not give a fuck about you, nor any other hangarounds, which is unfortunate. But because of what you were involved in, Mike, Rusty, whatever you want to go, the unfortunate answer is that you were involved with somebody who was representing the club. This isn't something that, you know, I honestly really want to do because I think you've been pretty much nothing but truthful with us thus far. Everything you've said is lined up. I honestly think that you genuinely have a good heart when it comes to this kind of things and maybe just caught up in the wrong situation. And this isn't your fault. I'm going to be honest. This isn't your fault, Rusty, this whole situation. This is Kelly's fault. This is Kelly put you in this situation, which then put himself in the fucking ICU, and has now put you in this situation surrounded by 6 ADMC members with knives to your fucking throat, okay? So I just want to make sure that you understand that I'm not doing this, or we're not doing this because, you know, I think you're a bad guy. I hope to see that you grow and prosper in that club, but you need to realize one thing about being an MC, especially one that's poorly run, is that your other members are also responsible for your safety. And if they put you in a dangerous situation, that is on them. And you have to work together. And if you have people that are constantly going to put you in a shitty fucking situation, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want them in my fucking group. So. Anyway.
Alright.
Since this all happened to Shang, I'm gonna let him deal with you how he pleases. Okay? And we'll go from there. Everyone, stand back a bit, give Shang some room, and we'll, yeah, let's start getting ready to head out, boys, alright? Yeah, jump in the car, Ash. Let's start getting ready to head.
No.
Just go next to the other car and just face, like, as if you're about to leave or whatever.
First scaring people.
Yeah, right, is good. Righty, I want nice and close to the action.
So I'm gonna make you my personal scarecrow. I'm gonna show you what happens.
Oh, make sure you
fuck with
yell!
us.
Make sure you yell if you get hurt! Just for the video.
Uninvited. Let them know what happens. See you, buddy. I wish I had a fucking deer head right now, though. God.
Alright, let's get out of here. Oh shit, there was locals on that beach. God, I hope they don't call 911. Oh my god, someone just got beat on the beach. Near Substantia Road. So.
Where are we going? Yard?
Yeah, go back to the yard. Alright,
Did they crash?
you call him, Shing. There's this one.
Yeah.